the episode today.
Do you have like an Instagram that you want to share?
Yeah, it's PANGKELV.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll put it as an overlay in the video. So if people wanna follow you, you know.
Yeah, but I've got a lot of nonsense. Just ignore the nonsense and look at the watch stuff. But I've not been posting for a long time.
Yeah. Okay guys, here we are back again. Okay, let me see. Okay, you can see my face. Edwin, if you are not, of course you are not here, you are missing out a lot, man. You know, you will love this guy as much as I do. Okay, so let's go on to the next and last category of what you want to talk about.
Okay, and I guess this is the category that everybody loves the most. And for me myself, I started out with this category as well, all because of one watch, and it's this watch, the Gold Tuna. Now, I saw this as a child, I think back in 84, 83, 84, somewhere around there. There was this place, Funan Center, I think, the mall, which is now very much different.
It's totally different than back in the day. Back in the day, it's just IT mall. Even before that.
Even before
that. And
they just had regular shops over
and now
there.
it's totally different. I went there a couple of days ago.
So I saw this as a child displayed on the shop front, and I thought, wow, this just looked like, you know, in the 80s you had like things like, as a child you love things like from Japan, like, you know, Ultraman, things like that. And it was just out of this world. And because the color was so in your face, black and gold, that
so gangster, bro. Black and gold. Seriously, I'm not joking.
It was etched into my mind. But for a long time, I didn't see it again. Only until I decided that I wanted to start collecting watches. And I did a lot of research online. And of course, I want to give a shout out at this point of time to the local pioneers who were doing it in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
People like Yeoman. Yeah. So if you are starting out and you want to learn a lot about watches, especially Seiko, go to his blog. It's yeomanseiko.com.
Okay,
all
cool.
right? And I remember reading a lot on SCWF, which is Seiko Citizen Watch Forums, and I can't remember what the other forum was. So I did a lot of reading up, and I saw this. And when I saw this again, my heart was just flawed. But when I found out the price of it, it was worse, because I felt it was a lot to me, because I'm used to watches being like
for us both, it was a lot. It was a lot.
$100, $200 kind of thing, and this was resale probably about $1,000 back then.
Yeah.
Now I don't know how much.
Yeah.
Right.
It's more than that, bro. Now.
And I'm a big James Bond fan, so when I was young, I remembered the first James Bond I watched. It wasn't Sean Connery, of course, because that was way before my time.
Yeah.
It was Roger Moore,
Yeah.
and Roger Moore was the Seiko man, right? We all know that he represented Seiko in every sense of the word. And only later, that I found out that he was wearing this watch, the same watch. It was in a scene. He was in a submersible, in For Your Eyes Only, and that was actually the first Bond movie that I went with my parents to watch.
Oh
in the
shit!
theater.
So
this watch holds a lot of memories for me, and you can see it's not on its original rubber strap, but I got it on like a Zulu strap over here, but managed to get one that sort of like
Matches the gold.
matches the gold, and it's not a gaudy kind of gold.
Yeah.
It's a PVC kind of
Bro,
matte gold.
if I want to add on, right? You talk about Roger Moore and this. I would say if I can bring my collection here, if there's one, it's already kaput. It would be my original Ani.
Wow.
But that I will cover it with my friend Edwin back in Dubai.
Yeah,
I still have that.
The 80s was a great time.
Yeah. So for many of you guys who are into Seiko loyalists, Roger Moore is the Seiko man. For me, is Arnie.
Yeah. and Azmi's Arnie that he has is in tip-top condition.
Bro,
I saw it on Instagram and I was like, whoa.
no, it's already died, bro. It died. The LCD is died.
But it was a very nice condition.
But I
very
still
nice
kept
condition.
it because it hold a lot of memories.
Yeah.
And I'm a big Arnold and Stallone fan.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna do that on another day. It's all about you today, right?
Okay.
So next piece.
So next, I want to talk about this piece. We all know the SKX007 and probably the 11 as well.
Yeah.
Which is sort of like the odd child out. Okay, so this is I can't remember. I think it's 13. Now this was released the same time as the SKX007. Back in 96 or 97. But why
this
piece?
is not the 96, 97 model, yeah?
This is probably 03 or 04.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So about 5-6 years after that.
Yeah. But I think it ran on until about 2015, 2016. That was when they discontinued this model. But when they discontinued it, it was silent as well. Yeah. So I can't remember. I think it's 013. I can't recall. It's been too long. So basically, why I like this piece a lot? Why did I not get the 007 or the 009? Because my brother used to have a 009, the Pepsi. Yeah. So and I thought the 007. Yeah, it's very nice. But I wanted something different.
It's nice, it's legendary, but it's all over the place.
And
I myself don't own that,
And I wanted something a little bit more dressy. A little bit more dressy. So if you look at this, how it differs from the 007 is that it has indices with outline indices with chrome. Whereas the 007 is just painted indices. So this makes it a little bit more dressy, and then if you look at the bezel, it reminds us a lot about the 1964 first mechanical chronograph that Seiko produced for the Tokyo Games, which is the 5717 or the 5719.
So this is
that bezel over there. Yeah. But of course, that was unidirectional.
It looks like one of the Citizen uses this kind of bezel.
Yes, Citizen uses a lot of this as well. In the 80s, in the 90s, a lot of their dive watches use this kind of design.
So when I see it, actually it reminds me of Citizen.
So if you look at it, straight away it gives you that 80s, 90s vibe.
Yeah.
So,
all right.
Yeah. All right.
Next.
And over here is... Oh, this is one of my treasures. So this is the period whereby Seiko put out the Marine Master first in the Millennium Collection for 2000, but they did not have the Flight Master and the Landmaster because the Flight Master came out later, and the Landmaster was predominantly always quartz kinetic, right? So when they decided to have a trilogy based on like Omega's offerings, you have the Rail Master, you have the of course your Sea Master, and for Air I can't remember what. So Seiko decided to have their own trilogy, but mechanical this time round. They did have a trilogy in the 90s, based on the Marine Master, the Flight Master, and the Landmaster. But that was purely kinetic. All three watches were kinetic. This time round, because of the success, the sales success of the Marine Master, they decided to do a trilogy as well.
Right.
And that gave birth to the regular model for this, which is the 007, SBDX007. This is the SBDX009, which is a limited edition of 500 pieces. So this watch is one of the watches that I treasure the most, because it's kind of really rare.
Yeah. It's nice.
So it holds the 8L35 as well, but where it differs from the Marine Master is that the case back is almost completely flat. Almost. For Marine Master, it has a bulge over here.
Yeah.
But basically, why it's shaped like that and why it's not completely flat is because the 8L movement is a very thick movement.
Right.
So they have to find some way to optically trick your eye.
Right. Yeah. Optically. Okay, bro. Okay. Last but not least. The creme de la creme. Your pride and joy.
My own creation. I sold my Marine Master in, I think, 2018 or 2019 to a very dear friend of mine. He has the spring drive Marine Master, which is the SBDB 011, but he wanted the mechanical as well. So at that point I was looking to scale down, and the Marine Master was taking up too much of my wrist time. So I decided to sell it off to him.
Okay.
But a few months after that, I was missing it a lot. And I didn't want to blow that kind of money.
Do you cry when you sleep?
Yeah, kind of. In my dreams. So I decided I didn't want to drop that kind of cash again on another Marine Master. So I decided to build myself an homage. And because I'm a big fan of the 6159, the grandfather Marine Master, so I built myself an homage based on that. So this is that actually. So but this is actually very similar to a Marine Master case, but I got it engraved so that it looks like a 6159. But unfortunately, the guy who did the engraving screwed it up. So the Seiko font is supposed to face the other direction, and this opening over here where the serial number would be on top as well. It shouldn't be on the crown side; it should be on the other side. All right. So, but yeah, it's imperfections like that makes it very memorable for me. So inside over here is actually a Chinese movement.
Oh, okay.
But it's an 8-bit, so and it's been working flawlessly. So very good movement actually, and and I got it on the cheap as well. So it's been serving me very well for the past 6 years.
Yeah, bro. I couldn't tell.
Yeah.
You know, it has the weight.
Yeah, because most people would put a NH35 into this.
Yeah, of course.
But this is a proper 8-bit. So so a lot of people think, hey, it's high beat. Yeah, but it's not 10-bit.
Okay, bro. Thank you so much for sharing about the history, technicalities, the technical stuff, and most importantly, your attachment to all these watches. I am very, very sure. I know that you have a lot more, but okay, guys, he doesn't have any of his watches at home, but I force him to pick them up so we can do a content, right?
I'm very glad to, because Asmi is a close friend of mine, close friend of mine, and we only get to meet once in a blue moon these days. So every time we get to meet is a special occasion. And what more with the start of the YouTube channel.
Oh, thank you very much, man. Thank you very much, man. So I would like to say thank you for your sharing of your experience and stuff like that. And
just know what I know.
And you shared your home to all our viewers. You know,
I hope everyone enjoyed the episode today.
Do you have like an Instagram that you want to share?
It's PANGKELV.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll put it as an overlay in the video. So if people wanna follow you, you know.
Yeah, but I've got a lot of nonsense. Just ignore the nonsense and look at the watch stuff. But I've not been posting for a long time.
Yeah. Okay, bro. So we're gonna wrap it up. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Okay. So thank you for watching. You know what to do. Subscribe, like, comment, whatever it is. If you have anything to say about what Kelvin has, I do appreciate very positive messages, right? Positive comments.
Even critique is fine.
Yeah.
As long as it's constructive criticism.
Yeah, constructive criticism, right? We are all grown men here.
Yeah.
We can take the bullshit. You know, we can take the bullshit, right? So, yeah, but on behalf of Edwin, Think Time Theory, I'm Azmi.
Yeah, thank you very much, Edwin, for letting me come on the channel.
Hopefully one day, he always comes down for like a day or two before he moves on to some other parts of Asia, right? Maybe I can hook you up with him, let him see through your...
Go for coffee session.
So that's it, man. Guys, thank you very much. Can you please do the honors?
Thank you very much. Peace out.